Hey everybody, and welcome to the daily card reading for Monday, the 20th of April of 2026, with the Druidcraft Tarot deck today. So as with these, like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. Any videos over 10 minutes will not be on the Mintaga Experience on Facebook, but you can find other videos there, along with specials and services and sessions, and any videos, regardless of length, will be on the YouTube and TikTok pages. So YouTube is Randy Mintaka 93, and Randy Morningstar 747 is TikTok. I'm going to play one card for the morning, one card for the evening, and one card for the afternoon. Morning is midnight until afternoon. Afternoon is as described or at your discretion. And during the evening is evening time all the way until the 21st on Tuesday. So let's see what we have. These cards are a little big, so I'm going to be shuffling them this way. So just ignore all the cards that you see flop down until I pull them out and let you know which one to accept here. So first we have the Nine of Wands. So there's a lot of fights going on spiritually, metaphysically, sexually, dealing with shame, dealing with humiliation, dealing with control tactics and power imbalances, and trying to manipulate the system. It looks like there might be struggles within higher education, within employees, with associations that you hold, with your social circles. It looks like there's a little bit of liberal ideology going to be challenged within the day as well, or due to you having a liberal takes on things, that might be challenging for people to handle. It looks like there's going to be some form of defense mechanism or high defense going on throughout the day, between like 1 in the morning and 11 in the morning, especially for those that have been broken in the past, or have broken their left wrist, or have had to pull a lot of weight around due to past traumas, past abuse, situations that you've been exploited or oppressed in. It looks like there's a smoke signal coming in as well that you may be ignoring or avoiding, or you might not hear them. They might be talking in frequency, talking in energies, and you just may not be, you may be oblivious to it due to being busy or distracted or whatever have you. It looks like those with like brown, yellow, and blue auras are going to be the most impacted. People that are detail-oriented, reliable, dependable, someone that's analytical and easygoing and friendly, someone who is very clear-cut and honest and very truth-seeking. There seems to be a lot of defense about what's going on, a defense due to religious bias, being defensive over being called out for religious biases and internalized homophobia, transphobia, misogyny, bigotry, misandry, whatever the case may be. It looks like the divine masculine, dang it, cards! Hang on, guys. Okay, where was I? Divine masculine. Okay, so it looks like the divine masculine is on high defense right now, and highly vulnerable. So he might be on guard, he might be guarding over something, he might be feeling a little overprotective in the moment. I say he as in the masculine energy, not necessarily their pronouns. So just because I say he doesn't mean that it's a male identity or someone that prefers the he, him pronouns. He as in masculinity. Looks like there's going to be some form of needing to stabilize your self energetically and do some deep thinking and contemplation and taking a long, hard look at yourself and what you want with your life and with yourself. Being able to admit accountability and defeats, and when you feel challenged or when you feel less than. It looks like statements of I speak, I understand, and I'm worth are going to stick out. It's not worth it, is what I'm being told. The answer you seek is no, because your defenses are too high and your guard is too defensive. You need to work on your defensiveness and work on not taking things so personally. In the afternoon, we have strength. And what this means is there's going to be strength within yourself, strength of will, strength of autonomy, courage, bravery. It looks like there's going to be some form of self-control going on throughout the day. It looks like taking the bull by the horns becomes almost a literal thing for some of us. All others take it as a more metaphorical release of pent-up aggression. Breaking free of traditions and conformity can be a strength. Manifesting your desires, well wishes, hopes, and dreams by taking a long rest, organizing your thoughts, structuring your life to act the way you say you do. Because some of us are still just saying something and then acting the part instead of actually being the part. It's time to take the acting and make it into a sense of being at this time. Especially for those that are oppositional in nature. This is like those that have ODD or just prefer reverse psychology or prefer not to do anything that authority tells them to do. Anti-authority, anti-establishment kind of ideology within the beginning of the day or in the middle of the day can be influencing the behavior and tendencies. Narcissistic personalities and selfish people might show up in your life. Cops and law enforcement officials might be standing behind a decision made by someone in power, or it might be backed up by someone in power. And finally, we have the wheel. For the evening. And what this means is that in divine timing, things will happen. Not everything happens for a reason. Not everything happens in its proper time either. Breaking free of the illusion of time would be the most beneficial for a vast majority of us, especially for those that need to complete contracts or want to stop feeling so alone. Protection circles, social circles, Sophia circles, like wisdom circles, are going to be important. Feeling like you're in a 3-ring circus might take you back to square one, so to speak. Drawing a circle in the sand, staying in the circle. A circle of protection sticks out. Caves, sandy beaches, meadows. Animals that live in meadows and at beaches and in the sand are going to be prominent within like anthropomorphic beings and spiritual guidances within the day on Monday. Looking down as you're walking. In the evening time might lead to finding something unexpected. Looks like between the hours of 3 in the morning and 10 p.m. is going to be your most impacted part of the day for Monday. Your defenses should be well rested by the afternoon when you have found your strength. And then your strength will carry you to close a circle and make amends and move forward and make new chapters and travel where you need to go and make you feel more protected and allow you to draw and socialize and celebrate, not only by yourself, but with those around you. There's going to be some form of protection barrier that needs to happen, or that is happening within the evening time. Or you might even have a lot of protectors and protection guides and spirits around you within the evening time on that day. It looks like no contact, bad faith discussions, not knowing what to say, refusing to speak, a lack of trust, a lack of dedication, a fear of commitment, a fear of blind loyalty come into play as well for the day. On Monday, the 20th. I apologize for all of the interruptions throughout the video. These cards, like I said, are bigger than my hand. It looks like there's going to be some form of heavy impacts happening due to the way you protect yourself and due to you being so defensive. This could be also influenced by like DID or BPD or NPD, possession contracts, sharing souls, sharing bodies, sharing shared spaces. All of those are going to be impacted. The answer you seek is going to be not until you lower your defenses, strengthen yourself, and complete your protection rituals. Being able to center, ground, and protect on a daily basis will help you have it become second nature. Not being able to see someone astrally nor physically. Yet still being able to feel them metaphysically and emotionally. That's the last message I can get for Monday, the 20th of April, 2026. As always with these, though, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thanks for joining, and I hope to see you back in my next video.